welcome to another episode of Candid Talk with your boy, the guy, Rasheen Winter Harris. And I guess we're here with this guest again. You know, we got Brittany, Britt, and the other name that we can't even say, but she told us for no reason last time. But yeah, it's cool. We're not gonna bring that up.
It's Candid Talk where we lay it down. No room for fakes, we wear the crown.
Welcome. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Can't complain. How about you?
What's up? Life be lifer. Life
yeah.
be lifer.
Yeah.
We can be honest. Life be life. You know. But it is what it is, because we don't let nothing hold us back. So that's really what I wanted to talk about overall, because I know a lot of people be having, you know, struggles, trials and tribulations, and I do talk to a lot of artists, but you're an artist as well, which we didn't even get to talk about last time. So I do want to talk to you. Let's get to know you a little bit as well, but I kind of want to know, have you had, because you're an actress, what else do you do? Matter of fact, let's tell the people what you do. I know you do a few things, right?
So I am an actress. I want to explore all aspects of that. I also sing.
Oh,
I don't
what?
know that I would call myself a singer though, but I do sing. I used to write. I guess I am kind of still a writer, but I never
Like songs?
I've never written
What type of writer?
like a script, but
Oh, okay.
I wrote poetry in middle school, and I wrote fan fiction for a little bit because I am weeb trash. I'm super into
What are you
anime.
known for? Don't tell us everything, because you about to tell us everything. Because when the people watch this,
I am known
what are they going to you for? Like, tell us what you known for.
I am an actress. I am a singer. That is what I do.
She said when I was 8,
I'm
I
very
did this,
creative.
they gave us the elbow macaroni. I did the best elbow macaroni, y'all. I did the best elbow macaroni.
Because
But
I
no,
wanted
that's what's up.
macaroni today. That's,
You had, wow.
I wanted macaroni today.
you
That's
wanted
like
macaroni.
that's a
Okay,
far
I was
off
about to say.
thought. Because we had rotisserie chicken, and for some reason, whenever I have rotisserie chicken, I also want macaroni.
You always
It's neither
thinking
here
about
nor
food.
there. That's neither
You
here
always
nor
thinking
there.
about food. What's up? You
I
get
like
sidetracked with food. All right, fair enough. You like to eat. You gotta be careful with big back around Brittany. Brittany likes to eat. All right, that's what's up. So acting and singing is like, how long have you been acting and singing?
I've been singing pretty much my whole life because my mom would sing and still sings
Oh, nice.
when I was little. Just around the house. I don't know that she would ever pursue it, but she has a really good voice. My dad sings. He also has a really good voice, I think. And I just grew up listening to them sing. I was in chorus in high school the last, just like 2 years, just junior and senior year, but it was a fun time. I was a soprano. I don't know if I can still hit those notes now.
And how long have you been acting?
I've been acting since my sophomore year of high school.
Sophomore high school.
Yeah. My whole life I wanted to be a doctor. And then I got
doctor?
to high school. Yeah.
Interesting.
I got to high school and I was in a play and I was like, actually, this is what I want to pursue for the rest of my life. So that shifted real quick.
So acting, so that's your main thing pretty much. That's what you love to do.
Yeah.
And how many, do you have anything going on right now that you want to talk about or promote?
So,
Shout out.
Right this second,
Or any projects that you're proud of that you just want to shout out real quick. 'Cause I do have another question. I'm going to switch it up in a second.
Gosh, I mean...
You can think about it. Don't worry about it. Think about it. You can mention it towards the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna just continue that. So pretty much what I was talking about is like, 'cause I know a lot of artists and just entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur because I do too much to even just name. Like, so I just entrepreneur.
All the things.
Yeah, everything. So yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I know a lot of entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of people that just deal with like struggle of, I guess, staying on task and staying on it, or just seeing progress to the point where they just kind of just like quit. So have you ever had like moments where you just like, man, I don't love it as much as I thought I did.
Do you know what is so funny? I went to college, I studied theater, I graduated assuming that it would be so easy for me to get jobs.
Interesting.
It was not. And so for a while I wasn't doing it just because I, at that point in my life, had the mindset of I wasn't good. And not necessarily that, you know, I didn't have the look that they were going for in that specific project, or maybe, you know, some days you're just not as on as you need to be when you are
Nah, yeah, that's
auditioning.
right,
But instead of thinking that, I was in the mindset of I'm not good enough, I'm never going to be good enough, and that just kind of turned me away from it for longer than I needed to be away from it. And then, gosh, I wish I could remember the exact year, but my mom had a coworker and she was like, your daughter is an actress, she should check out this school. It was Nick Conti's Professional Actor Studio. Side shout out to Jeff Cole, who is an amazing working actor, who was my coach while I was there, who's just an incredible human being, first of all, but also we could see, like, some days class would be canceled because he'd be on set. Like, he knows what he's talking about. And that's just the best sort of, to me, the best sort of education to receive. Felt a lot of things in that class, did a lot of stuff, went a lot of places, it was a good time. Sidebar though, that is what got me back into it. Taking that class and being reignited by this thing that was my passion, and being surrounded by people who were pursuing the same kinds of goals as I was, and being held accountable when I was in class too, because we were expected to have an actor's access, and we were expected to be submitting ourselves, we were expected to be prepared to audition, we were expected to be coming to class and sharing wins. Because you don't necessarily get the auditions, but if you're on actor's access every day, you can at least say that. If you are training yourself outside of class, or maybe in a specific, like, different way, like going to the gym, or like working out your voice, or like, you know, putting the time into yourself as your instrument, that is a win. As long as you were working towards something and you were talking about that thing that you were working towards, that was a win. But saying all that to say, I hope that
You said
this
a lot.
is
I'm like,
helpful.
what?
No, I
I was
did.
like,
I hope,
the fuck?
I hope this is helpful. Don't
What?
let, I guess, like, kinder self-talk. Don't
Yeah, nah,
ever
you gotta
feel
have,
like
yeah,
you're
facts.
in a place where you can't get better. Don't ever feel like you were in a place where you are just so bad and you're going to remain so bad that nobody is going to want you. Because that's not true. As long as you are working on yourself, even if it's just positive self-talk.
I think that's key right there,
Yeah.
working on yourself. Because I
As
feel
long
like
as you got something going on, you got something going on. And so you
Facts.
shouldn't feel bad about the stuff you don't have going on.
And when you're working on yourself, you prepared for those opportunities
Yeah.
as well. A lot
Yeah.
of times people just, they think I'm going to just pop out, and they just waiting for opportunities a lot of times. And I'll be trying to tell a lot of people you can't do that.
Sometimes you have to make your own opportunities.
Sometimes you got to make your own opportunity, but also you have to work on it because it's a skill.
Yeah.
It's not something that it's like basketball, in my opinion. Because you can't just step on the court like you just do this. No! Because somebody that do it every day is going to have a different movement, a different timing. There's some, you know, those one-in-a-kind type people that could just do it like that. But that's not everybody. And the
It's not
most
most people.
successful people at doing it are prepared.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's key right there. Definitely, I might need to get a class or something, depending on what it is, because I know, like, a lot of people. I take classes online. I do a lot of classes. I don't I just like I got different type of timing. So if y'all need to go in person, I know some people, the way you learning, I think is a key thing too. Some people are learning in the wrong way. It's like, like I'm a online person. I get bored if I learn too fast in person. You know what I mean? It's like, if I got it already and they still talking, I'm just like,
Gotta go. Come on,
shut up.
Move
Shut
past
up.
it.
Like, that's what I'm thinking when they talking. Like, hey up, I got you. I already understood it. And that's been my problem with school my whole life. But as far as, like, overcoming, because I know, like, a lot of people are just, let's say if you were new, like, what do you think is, like, a good motivation not even I wouldn't even say a motive. That sounds weird. What's a good motto to have as far as somebody that's on a creative path? Let's say like yourself, because being a creator is not easy. The opportunities is not easy. And as you said, sometimes you got to create your own. Some people sit around and wait for those opportunities. So what's a motto that you either had yourself, or what's a good one that you could think of to give to somebody else?
Just from being in class, I would probably say a good motto to have is consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
Yeah.
That's
like
a
if
fact,
you
though.
have an
You
actor's
gotta have some
access,
consistency.
make sure you're on there every day. Make sure you're always submitting yourself. Make sure you're keeping those headshots like recent. Make sure you're updating your resume often. And just like doing that work outside. Like if you need to be in the gym, have a schedule. What are you doing in there? Like be focused. If you need to change your diet up a little bit, how are you doing that? If you are looking into learning other skills, well, what are those skills? How are you going to go about doing that? Consistency. Because me personally, it's like I left it, I came back to it, and then I was wasting more time feeling like I was never going to be good enough because I hadn't been doing it long enough. And I feel like it was probably a conversation that I had with Jeff that kind of snapped me out of it. So sometimes I also think it's consistency, definitely, but I also think it is good for you to try to dip your toes into things where people who have the same dreams and goals and desires and like mindsets as you are existing in the same space, because that's also very, very good for your energy and very, very good in keeping you focused on what it is you want.
All right, Miss 1,000 words. So a model, she gonna give me a goddamn resume. I'm like, what the fuck is all that? Nah, it's cool.
I mean, me, I guess, as well.
Nah, consistency is key though. I do agree with that, even though I'm talking shit. Consistency is definitely key, and I think that's one of my struggles overall as an entrepreneur, because I do a lot by myself and I actually get burnt out.
Yeah.
So have you ever experienced like a burnout, and is that similar to what you said, like going to somebody to help bring yourself back, or is burnout a little bit different? Like, do you have a different process as far as coming from a burnout versus just feeling frustrated? You know what I mean? Because that's sometimes you just overwork yourself. Have you ever overworked yourself to that burnout? Okay, so what's your process of coming back from a burnout?
I mean, honestly, it's just a lot of self-care. Like sometimes you've got to take the time to just.
What's some of your self-care?
turn
Share
your
some of
brain
that.
off.
How do you cater to you? Cause I'm all about catering to yourself. Y'all gotta take care of you. Hit that gym. Spirituality is mind, body, spirit. Read a book. Read a paragraph. Read a little section. Read something that builds you up. Motherfucker. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, what do you do to self-care and get that stress off of you, or build yourself up? Go ahead. Coming out of that burnout.
I really like bath bombs. I like
Bath bombs. I heard about those.
body care. Like I go to Lush.
My bad. Can you talk more about the
exfoliate.
bath bomb real
Yeah.
quick? What is
Yeah.
that again?
So it's like it's like you drop it in the tub and it fizzes and it smells really good, and a lot of them sparkle, and then it makes the water like.
Am I lame for
really
asking?
soft.
I don't want to be
No.
lame because I just never had one in it. I personally love baths, okay?
You should get
Okay?
some.
But I heard it's not manly. So I ain't never get a bath bomb. I say, oh, it's not for men. Okay, cool. But it sounds fun, okay? I ain't even like bubble bath. I ain't even admit it. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
No, that's.
Thank you for telling me about the bath bomb.
I made that for you. Get bath bombs. Not
I'm gonna
bubble
give me me a bath bomb. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, good.
I was lying.
Yes, good.
I was lying. But now I know, shit. I'm gonna give me a bath bomb, mix it with my bubble bath. Can you mix it with both?
Yeah.
Okay, continue on your self-care. Tell me more about yours and your bath bomb.
Definitely
Continue.
that. You could get a bath bomb. You could add like bubble bath to it.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want, but that's what it is. I just take like really nice, really long baths. I might listen to a podcast. I might have a glass of wine. I might read a book in the tub.
You be doing it.
It's self-care. I want these things. And so these are the things that are going to happen. I will exfoliate. I'll get out and just take a really, really long time, like putting lotion on. If I want to put on perfume to just smell really good. My favorite thing, though, is to, like, have clean sheets and then have a really long bath and then, like, have an oversized t-shirt on and then, like, get
what else? This sounds a little bit too much about. Is this all you do for the self-care? Is a bath? What is this? What is it, getting freaky with yourself?
I mean, I also really
She
like
said, listen, I'm going to get in this
games.
bath.
I got
rub
excited.
my body down. Like you.
I got excited.
I'm sorry. It was my fault. I started talking about the bath ball because you said bath ball. I distracted you. And you was like, you know what, a bath is real nice. You know, you was like, you know what, a bath. What else do you do besides a bath as far as self-care? Give me 3 things you do because we know the bath. What else do you do to come back from that burnout? A good bath is actually facts, though. Because if you overwork, get you an Epsom salt bath too. If you ain't never do one of them, the lavender one with the relaxed bodies. I fell asleep in the tub one time. I woke up, I was like, yo, this shit cold. Ran the hot water, went back to sleep. Nah, just fucking. I'm really not joking. But go ahead. What else you do? We got the bath. Self-care.
I play video games because I really like video games.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask you questions about that another time. Go ahead. What's the other thing?
Lately it has been playing with my nephew.
Okay, family. Playing with family. Okay.
Yeah. And no, honestly, that's not lately then because a lot of the time, I mean, unless, you know, we was beefing, my mom and my sister were, and continue to be the people that I go to when I'm, like, feeling the worst. Because usually they make me feel, like, way, way better.
Okay. So, pretty much caring for your body, you know, taking care of that body. Then you said number 2 was?
Video games.
Video games. Pretty much, I like to do that because that's turning my brain off real quick where I could just get out of reality. I do that as well. And then you said pretty much connecting with, I guess, close people. People that you have, that you're really close with.
Yeah. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be family. It just for me, it's my
that's why I broke it down different because I see exactly what you're talking about. So, because I do the, I feel like I connect to that. So, overall, if y'all feeling like a burnout, because I know, like I said, it's hard on that path. You're hard on that entrepreneur. That's some good ways right there. Honestly, I'm 1,000% with that. And I'll just throw in the massage, because me personally, I like to get a massage. I even got that massage machine that you hit the drink that heat up that they was going crazy with. Yeah, I got 2 different versions. You lucky I don't have it right here in the car, because I be wilding. But yeah, overall, I just want you to give any, in a few words, just give some encouraging words to somebody that may be looking at this video and maybe feeling some ways that you used to feel when it comes to that burnout, that overcoming that, and something that just push them forward. It could just be something just like, hey, don't stop, do your thing, and I'll see you at the top. It could be whatever, but just something cool to just let them know real quick.
I mean, just that, honestly. Don't stop. Don't stop pursuing whatever it is that you're pursuing. If you need to take a break, take a break. Honor yourself. Take care of yourself. But don't stop chasing what you want, because it's already yours. Go get it.
Fair enough. And I'm going to add nothing, because that's a fact. But yeah, consistency is definitely key. Don't forget that. And then believing in yourself. If you believe in a higher power, believe in that. But then also put that good energy out into the universe so it can actually come back to you. But overall, that is all we have for you today. But don't forget to subscribe. You know, do that thing right there. Yeah, right there. And don't forget to hit that like, comment, and share. And until next time, peace to the God, peace to the goddess. Peace.